this morning, and honestly, I didn't even think I would be doing a live show this evening. But I woke up, I was so freaking sick this morning. I mean, not like, all right, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, I was considering not doing a live tonight, but I didn't do a live Wednesday, and I'm like, you know what? I can't miss two live shows in 1 week. It was kind of really screw up the darn flow of the show. So
Um, you feeling better than now?
not really. But there's no harm coming on doing like an hour and a half. Damn, But if I think I'm gonna come on and do like a 4 hour show tonight, I can't do it. Oh, speaking of which,
6 hours?
yep.
8 hours?
But hey, with that being said, though, I don't know how your job is, if you're gonna be working next week or not. But if you are open, how do
Mm-hmm.
you feel about doing like a massive live stream next week?
Which day?
I'm thinking about like starting like really early, like probably like around 6 p.m. on Wednesday.
Okay.
Probably doing like and carrying it into Thursday morning.
To celebrate
12,
New
1.
Year's?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
taking it like 1
Okay.
a.m.
Yeah, I'm off the day. I took the day off before New Year's and after New Year's, so I only work Monday and Tuesday, so that'd probably be perfect for me.
Now, because whenever I'm on my cell phone or laptop, obviously I don't have it plugged in out over here. But what I'm thinking is,
Can we tag people
I'll
in and out?
yeah, so I'll do like maybe like a 3 hours on the phone, and then I'll probably run downstairs, sit on the couch, plug in my phone, and I'll just have my phone like so, talk to people, and my wife will be over here. She'll be on the couch watching TV, playing her video game, whatever. I don't think she'll really care much.
Okay.
Hey, Lance, what's happening, buddy?
I'd like to try it. That'd be kind of. And I mean, honestly, if other people, if regulars wanted to join in, we could do like a tag team, or like who was the guy who used to do the um, Jerry Lewis, like the telethon kind of thing. Yeah, people fill in or something.
That's human. And that
I'd
was
like to
another
try
thing I was thinking. Do like maybe a couple hours on like the cell phone. Maybe you'll take like an hour break. Maybe Bum Shadows will be available. Maybe he'll jump in
Wouldn't
for
that be
like a
cool?
couple hours or something.
Mm-hmm. Or Bonebreaker or anybody else want to
Yeah,
give it a shot and maybe a newbie. Or
yeah.
if not, I'll just stick online as long as we might have to tag out. I think this keeps up like I plug in my iPad. I think it stays charged most of the time, but we'll test it.
But I just don't know if I got a lot to talk about for like 6, 7, 8 hours straight, though. That's the problem.
Can figure something out. Do a watch along of some kind. Everybody turn the channel onto something.
Oh,
Wrestling or movie, as long as we don't show it, but it's on in the background or something.
so, dude, I was made aware of something of a certain live stream that went up a few days ago. So I went searching this damn 12-hour live stream to go find it. Finally came across this segment in this 12-hour live stream. Oh, it was a goodie.
It was
I
good.
I
A
I
12-hour live stream somebody did?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's like a normal thing, though. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't have it in me to go 12 freaking hours.
Some of those Twitch streamers I've seen, yeah, because I'll look later and they'll have 12, 13, 14 hours. And I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, that's a lot of sitting playing video games or whatever.
yeah, yeah. Bum, what's
Woo.
happening, buddy?
Bum like your title.
Love the title. Hey, man, I'm not joking about wanting to get those seasonal figures out. Like, I like that a lot. Like, the leprechaun look, I think is incredible for St. Patrick's Day, and that
What?
freaking Independence Day look, I thought was absolutely incredible.
Sounds
So
like a neat idea. Or like, when then we get back to Christmas. What did we vote on, Bum? Was it Bum Claus? Bum had a vote on his channel.
I like Santa
Santa
Bum
Bum?
or Santa Shadows or whatever it
I
was.
think Bum
Uh,
Claus maybe won. I can't remember. I was just looking earlier and I already
but
forgot.
Bum Shadow or a Bum. Yeah, I think it was Santa. What was it? Something I like that. Yeah.
I still have it open somewhere. Um, but so this person had a 12-hour. Let's see, is it probably under? Oh,
India or Africa.
oh,
Hey, Janet.
Big Rubber Guys
India
Live.
or Africa? What?
Yeah, are we choosing? Well, loose $310. I don't know. It used to be. I was looking at his post. Bum posted a Big Rubber Guys deal. I don't know if that is a good deal because they're loose. Well, there's prototypes. Where was that?
Janet, I'm not sure what your question is.
Yeah, Bum
Sorry.
Claus. Bum Claus one.
But
Oh, to travel. Oh, Africa, more variety. Well, I mean, India is very varietal, but I mean, we're comparing a country to a continent.
Yeah.
I mean, Africa, you'd be hard pressed. You find a lot of history and stuff, and a lot of things to look at and do. But I'd probably choose Africa because I mean that's an entire country with tons of, or a continent with tons of countries in it. Though I've heard, well, I mean the same thing with India, and anywhere you travel, you got to pay attention. There's some good.
I mean, I'd like to go to India only because, I mean, it's like Chinese culture, right? The history just goes back so many centuries,
Yeah,
millennia, man.
Well, and
So
Africa includes Egypt, so I mean that's why it's like
yeah,
you're hard
yeah,
pressed to say
true.
which one, and then the Middle East right there too. Though I'd be a little cautious depending on where you go right now. But a
You
lot of
got to
history in
look
that
at
whole
them,
area,
too. Good point.
like the pyramids. Though I've heard that, I think where the pyramids and stuff are in Egypt, I think is right outside Islam or something. Unfortunately, well, unfortunately that happens in India as well at times. Like the Taj Mahal, I think is right outside of the downtrodden area, for instance, in India. But UK or the Philippines, probably UK. Because I've never been, and I'd make a detour into Scotland and tour some Scotch distilleries.
I'd say Philippines only because the cost of travel is a
It
lot
would be cheaper.
cheaper. I'm told that for UK that
Yeah,
especially going through London, for example, that cost is like crazy expensive. Cost
it's
of living is
mhm.
psychotic.
It's
It's
a big
like living in
international
like
city,
New
like
York or something. So,
New York or Tokyo. Yeah,
um, but like you could be a
settled there.
retiree living in the Philippines, and
Heard that.
I don't want to say live like a king, but you could live pretty comfortably. So, cost of living, I would say Philippines. Now, if it's just vacationing, again, what's your budget? What are you looking at? But I mean, either or. I mean, I haven't been to either location, so I'm comfortable with either one.
I think probably the UK would be nice if you're already there because there's so much around there. If you have the time, like I say, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, then you can go into mainland Europe. Of course, I like the weather better. I hate it hot and humid. So cold and rainy, I'm a weirdo. I kind of like cold and rainy, but
And I also
I
like
mean,
the
I'm sure the
bullet
summers are
train.
fine. But
You jump on the bullet trains, and like you're
oh, you
practically
over there?
anywhere in Europe in like
Mm-hmm.
in like 5 seconds. So, um,
Yeah, they do
my
have a
wife
lot
she
more
wants
public
to,
transport.
she wants to go to Ireland. So, and I want to go to Ireland too. Shoot, I mean, Ireland is like one of my holy grail places that I want to visit. So, um,
Really thirsty for some reason.
London could be on that trip. Ireland could be on that trip. Scotland, yeah, I would. So yeah, UK could be, but like I said, you gotta have like a budget of like 10 grand.
Yeah,
Set aside for like vacationing,
that's
and
true. A buddy of mine went to Italy. I'd have to ask him for their wedding. It was a delayed wedding. What do you call it? Honeymoon. They went to Italy, and I forget how much they spent. And I think they tried to do as cheap as possible. But yeah, it sounded like it pretty expensive. Of course, and then the Philippines. I don't know if you're close enough, but maybe you could swing down to Australia. I don't know. Yeah, you're in that neck of the woods, aren't you? I'm trying to think of like what are the benefits to the Philippines? What other places could you visit while you're down there? I'd have to cheat and look at maps, but I used to be better geography, but I forgot some of that stuff. I think you're down by. I think. Well, I mean, the UK, they definitely speak English. You know how that.
oh, they
Yeah,
just get that's funny.
yeah, you're right down there by Australia, Papua New Guinea. You're not that far away. Well, then you've got like Laos, Vietnam. Oh, you're right by. Well, are you right by China? I don't know. Then you could go to India. You're not too far away. Interesting choices, though. Maybe while
Thank you for
you're there,
sharing.
take a short trip and climb Mount Everest. Gotta take a dump. Okay.
So
Do I? Dustin,
grateful for sharing.
my knees feel better than
What
him.
was that, Steve? Oh yeah, man, it's really good, man.
Yeah.
All right, so anyways, so I jumped on this. So I jumped on this 12-hour stream, and I found what I was supposed to find.
You're supposed to find.
I don't know if I want to talk about it in depth because during the Wednesday live stream, that's when I really want to go fully in depth of what was being discussed. But I will say this much: ask and he shall receive.
Ask and he shall receive.
I know I'm going to be very
Got clues.
cryptic cryptic with my messages. I did a LGN tournament video today. That's going to be premiering tomorrow night, and in that video, I even said I'm very cryptic in that video too. I'm like, look, Wednesday I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna talk about this, and Thursday when I post my tournament video Thursday night, I'm going to attach a 13-minute video that I made where I took a screenshot of that video and I input, little small video clips, me answering basically questions or whatever that he's talking about in his video, right?
That's tomorrow night LGN video tournament,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so we need to turn to your channel tomorrow at what time does it premiere?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central? Okay.
Yeah, so it's only like a few minutes me talking about it, but I'm gonna be like, hey, on Thursday, I'm gonna incorporate. It's gonna be a longer video. So let's say my regular LGN video for that day is 43 minutes. It's basically gonna look like a 56-minute video. So you're gonna make it's gonna look like this extra long video, extra long LGN tournament video, but it really isn't. It's basically gonna be 2 videos in one type of deal. So the only reason I don't want to make it its own little standalone video, and I kind of talk about this in my LGN tournament video, twofold. Number one, I kind of want it to be a special early recognition for those who are actually tuning into the LGN tournament to kind of get that first glance. But also,
cryptic.
I don't want to interrupt my LGN tournaments, with any other videos. But
try to do some kind of Dan Brown-esque weaving of a tale of clues and stuff through these stories, maybe in videos, like the Da Vinci Code type of thing or something, the Wadi Code.
BBA already created an awesome poster, so we already have the poster design already prepared for it.
I did just watch the video that BBA narrated this time. We're gonna have a narrate off. Are you gonna narrate one then? You're up, right? We got BBA. We gotta get Wadi to narrate one.
Nah, man. Bum Shadows and BBA, they both made these awesome commercials and everything. They've done awesome jobs, man.
Oh yeah, no, they're both great. I just watched BBA's now a little bit ago.
I pretend my boss man LGN is Fly BL.
Or apparently Dustin Rhodes, I think somebody said. I don't know about that. He's in a lot better shape than I am. Well, I mean, boss man is. I do like the idea. I never really thought about it until somebody said, you kind of look like the boss man. I'm like, I never thought of big boss man for myself. That's kind of fun. What wrestler do you look like?
Take that shit, bro.
Nice.
Man, don't trust that part. That's awesome. That brings it to the mind.
I've noticed the older you get, but also I've been on various medications. The older you get, the more likely to have stuff, right? And some of those, they mess with you. Make you nauseous or the opposite, or make you hungry or not hungry, or make you tired or sleepy or whatever.
Hey, Taurus, welcome from Kansas. So having a great day. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good. Thank you.
Checking in from big wide state of Kansas. Driven through there once or twice. Yeah, I've stopped there. I think I've been to Kansas City. I've been to the Chief Stadium, soon to be ex-Chief Stadium. Apparently, they're moving. But that's in it's in Missouri, I guess. So that was technically Missouri. It's on the Missouri side of Kansas City. But I have been through Kansas a couple times. There's a lot of data centers and stuff in that Olathe. Across I don't know. Maybe it's pretty normal other than tornadoes in Kansas, like earthquakes and stuff. You don't have hurricanes. I don't know why that's been a hotbed of data center activity, or Iowa. I think Oregon.
Yeah.
This has gotten a few data centers. I don't know the logistics of that, but obviously you want it to be a place where the ground is cheaper, right? You don't put it in downtown New York, wherever.
Right.
That'd be really expensive.
Damn it, guys.
Do that.
You know what? I'm very impatient. I don't know if I can wait till Wednesday to start talking about it.
Uh-oh. It's up to you. Only you can prevent.
I'm gonna bring it up. Oh no, I got a new comment here.
Greg Valentine. We could talk about wrestling figures if you wanted, or you want to talk about it. You want to delay? You want to?
Awesome. Hey, Lance, I think your shout out for me with Jason actually may have sparked his interest in the line. He actually reached out to me and said that he might be interested in coming back and being part of the project again today. So I'm like,
yeah, he's gonna have to buy himself in now. Now it's gonna cost.
by himself.
You need some capital, don't you, to make some more molds?
Man.
You can buy in. It's a members club now. You like joining Sam's Club or something.
Well, right now we only have 4 figures, but I mean, could we stretch it out to a 5th figure for the first series, or should I hold it back for a second series release? Because right now, I have a million ideas, a million characters I want to release for the second series, but
Okay.
they're generic ideas. They're my own creation. They're not, real life characters or whatnot. Or let's say I found like the Yeti I was talking about in the last time around.
Oh yeah, and other. Well, I think
I
Bob had a whole list of, or did you
you
also
know
have a list of other monsters and
yeah, like we could
3D?
create WCW's Yeti,
Mm-hmm.
and we could call him Yeti on the package. We could create this massive character, make him look like WCW's Yeti, call him Yeti, but because Yeti is such it's a monster name, and it's not something that has to be copyrighted or anything. You could technically get away with not having to sign any individual wrestler because you're not really branching off the wrestler name, branching it off the monster name, so to speak.
Yeah.
So,
of course, right now your costs aren't really. You're not. It doesn't cost you a lot to sign the people that you're making figures out of yet, right?
well, like right now, it's just us friends.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a big cost, but I guess at least it keeps it low for the next run. So I guess you're free if you have enough ideas for series 2. You could fit Jason into series 1. Is there some thought around how big each series do you want to be? Do you want it to be multiples of 3, 4, or 5?
I mean, I want to make the numbers even. Like I want to have like sure if this series 5 series, the next series 5 figures, the next series 5 figures, the next series 5 figures, right? I don't want to go like 5 figures this series, 3 figures this series, 4 figures, 4
all
figures,
over the place.
4 figures, but
have you thought about what looks good on the card back? Are you going to do the whole series on the card back that says, "Oh, here's series 1, so you got this, this figure. Now you got to collect these other 2, 3, or 4 figures or something like that"? Because you always like that on the LGNs, right?
Yep, but that's why I'm trying to keep it to let's say 4 figures, make it an even number, and that way when we
the first LJN series, it was 5, wasn't it? Wasn't that a 5 back you talk about? Because the only reason I remember is because you talked about getting a 5 back Hogan or whatever.
Yeah,
because it was.
But no, let me rephrase that. Series 1 was actually 9 figures.
Oh, really? So what was the 5 back?
So the 5 back is like the first 5 characters that were released. Hogan, Andre, Sheik, who would I say, Stud, and who am I missing? Hogan, Stud, Sheik.
Who's in the first 5?
Snuka, and Andre. Did I say Andre already? No, I don't think so.
You said
but the first 5 guys, and then later on, Piper and Junkyard Dog and
that didn't come series 2, but
Hillbilly Jim.
Series 2.
So that's all. That's all part of series. That's all series 1 figures, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
So, and then you look at series 2, which was only 6 figures. So and then series 3 and series 4, they jumped to 17 figures each.
What the?
So
it's all over the place. Well, so you can go 5 in honor of LJN. Jason could be your 5th. You could do a 5 back or something if you want to.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like what I was kind of considering once he reached out to. I mean, that it would definitely look good on the card and everything. But all right, let me read through these comments.
Yeah, and that's what I was wondering is what would look good on a card back if you're going to do that. If that would help. If you have plenty of ideas, then go for it. Or if maybe your series 2 is going to all be fictional or made up kind of things that you don't want Jason in there with a bunch of monsters or whatever. Maybe there'll be a theme to series 2.
Craig Valentine goatee. That would be awesome. Dude, find a way to send me a picture of that. That would be awesome. And Will, I have no idea how to get your number, bud. And I wouldn't have you put your number on here because that's gonna dox yourself. So don't do that.
8675309. This is number 5551234.
So don't do that either.
How do I? Super thirsty for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, if your second series is going to be more generated, I don't want to say fictional or whatever term you want to use, then maybe Jason fits better in the first series. That might be a thought too. Maybe have themes.
Yeah, there's
Season
this
two.
luchador channel that BB-8 told me about, and he posted a share video today on his channel. And once I get off the live stream today, I only got a chance to kind of look at it for a few moments, but I'm gonna actually go back and watch the whole video today. It was like a Christmas special episode, but after the live stream, I'm gonna go back and watch that because, oh my god, this like he wasn't kidding. This luchador guy in mask, everything, it's like very BBA-esque. And I'm like, damn, this guy would fit in amazing alongside a BBA action figure. Like they've got the look. They're like the Twin Towers like equivalent.
In
Now
the
I'm
first
not
series,
talking.
then, right? That'd be a first series, right? You're
Yeah,
making,
so
yeah, you want to be released at the same time as BBA. Yeah.
I mean you think like like solid tag teams like Heart Foundation, Twin Towers type things, like Rockers, like those tag teams you just like to see good side by side. Like I think those two figures side by side would be like this amazing tandem. I'm like, we got to reach out to this guy and see what we could do to make a figure of him too.
Let's try this.
I think at the end of the day, we reach out to somebody and be like, hey man, you're not going to have any financial obligation. I will pay for that. That's really going to help, but it's like I said, it's burden financially. I have to at least make sure that figure A sells before I can really finance figure B and so on.
Yeah.
But I want to try and get at least two figures simultaneously released, because how many people are going to like lose their patience if they're only getting like one figure every 3 or 4 months?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not too much of a wait though.
You're not pre-ordering though, so maybe they'll be okay with it. It's usually, I think it's worse when you pre-order, a la Power Town and other things like that. Then it becomes painful. I don't speak Portuguese, I think it is. Opa Sudo Brazil. But yeah, if you got him, then maybe Jason has to get kicked out. Or do you kick out the soldier? Or I think you want the devil and Bum.
Yeah,
so
those three.
Maybe you start with 6 then? Maybe you have 6 in Series 1 if you fit both.
I mean, I could still save Jason and let's say the Luchador character for Series 2. I mean, that'd be fine. Okay. Mm-hmm. If we're doing like 4 characters each time, that would eliminate already half the roster for Series 2, which would be awesome. So
what's your biggest cost? Is it the initial molds?
Yeah. I mean, not the biggest cost. I mean, if we're buying like
big upfront
figures, 500 figures, etc.,
then that's that cost.
But it's a difference between saying, hey, we're going to buy, 10,000 cups, as opposed to saying, hey, we got to spend $6,000 to buy a cup, to mold a cup, and then have to pay buy 10,000 cups. So that's what's frustrating. Because the first $6,000 that you make, you're just paying back yourself for the mold.
And that's why I didn't know if you wanted to branch out with too many wrestling figures initially, because at each mold, you could always probably make more. Like, let's say if you ordered 200 of each figure and they sold out. Oh, what a great problem to have. You can make more, right? You're not going to be like Major, are you, and sell the mold and never make them again kind of thing? Or
no, if they sell out, hypothetically, let's say we buy 250 figures, they sell out in a month, for sake of argument.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could go back and place another order, let's say do another 150 or something, and what I could probably do is I could do like 150 purple masks instead of green masks. And that way we have some variants out there for people that might want them.
Or play off the card back concept and be like, okay, you got a first run Series 1 BBA or whatever, because on the back is only the 4 or 5, right? It's a 4 back or a 5 back. And then you release it again along with Series 2, and maybe it has Series 2 on it. And now, oh, wait, that's a kind of a different figure without really being a different figure. Only I don't know how much I don't know how much the card costs, but it's probably less than a mold, isn't it?
Yeah, I think cards are like $5 a piece.
Yeah, variant without really doing much other than, because you know how collectors work. You are one of them. Me as a opener, like mostly I'm gonna let it breathe. I wouldn't care about the card back, but some people will, and they'll be like, "Oh crap, I got to get the first run. That's only a 4-back or a 5-back, right?" That Waddy Devil, that BB-8 is that bum clause is different. Bum shadows is different than the bum shadows with the 8-back or 10-back or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah,
one that has Series 2 on it, or Series 1 Part 2, whatever you want to call it. Might be an idea.
The thing is, I'm trying like not to talk about Purple Mask variant bone breaking action. I'm really trying to like not advertise that at all because if the time comes and I do have like a Purple Mask bone breaking action figure out there. Let's say so and so orders 2 figures, and they're expecting, like I said before, 2 green masks.
Yeah,
and they get a purple mask, and they weren't expecting that. Like, oh shit, I got a variant I wasn't expecting. This is awesome.
Or I buy all 4 of like Series 1. Let's say you go with 4. I buy all 4 Series 1, and then you throw in a variant, or you got all kinds of ways to do it. Like the Shop AEW one, remember that the BRGs did? If you bought all 4, you got a chance at a variant, but all they're doing is replacing one of them with the variant. The Tease Wrestling Heroes, right? They didn't announce it though. It was a surprise. When you pre-ordered all 4 of those, you got one for free, which was a variant. Either way, you got options, right? To entice people to buy all of them.
Yeah.
Right? Even if they weren't collecting, maybe all they wanted was a devil, or maybe all they liked was BBA or Bum. But they're like, look, maybe I like 2 of the 4. Oh, yeah, I like 4 of the 4 because I have a chance at a variant or whatever.
But the thing is, like with the Bum Shadows figure, like with the whole Valentine's Day thing he came up with, and the St. Patrick's Day and all that, the Santa Claus, I'm like, shoot, man, like he came up with like 4 different holiday theme versions on top of his own. That's 5 figures.
Did he skip over Arbor Day though? Like him hugging a tree or something? Wouldn't that be cool? No. I watched something on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I mean, it's the season to watch that movie a few times. And I watched one of those videos on things you might not have known about it, but apparently I guess they planned to make other vacation around holiday movies. That John Hughes had an Easter script already, and I think an Independence Day script maybe, and then he also had an Arbor Day script, but I think it was just for fun. But I guess Chevy Chase was so hard to work with. The crew said we don't ever work with him again, and so they all got put on the show for like I think 10 or 11 years before they made Vegas Vacation. But similar idea, right? They were going to make other vacations around the different holidays. I don't know any other figures lines doing that. Seasonal varieties, seasonal variants, seasonal faces.
And because you would basically be using the exact same mold, but then what am I doing? I'm being the asshole that I'm saying all these other companies are because I'm recycling the exact same mold with different paint.
It hasn't hurt them though. I mean, it hasn't hurt them. Like Bum and I both bought like the figure collections, all the different machos. There's 4 of them now. They're all the same pointing figure, but we both bought them, and we're not the only ones. I'm sure. It depends now. As long as you don't like raise the price because this is the Independence Day Matt Cardona, so I'm going to charge you $75 instead of $54. Right?
No, I'm thinking like if I were to release all of those, I think I'd probably cut the prices, probably like do half price or something.
Well, then you're not taking advantage of anyone. You're giving people money.
If it's the exact same mold, I wouldn't be losing money on the mold itself.
See, people will buy those.
So that would make it a little bit easier on me, I think, financially.
Yeah, well, and it'd be easier on your consumers if they buy the original for $100 or whatever. Then you see, I can buy the Arbor Day Bum Shadows for $50. I can buy the Casimir Pulaski Day. I don't think does anybody outside of Illinois celebrate Casimir Pulaski Day?
I think that's the only place I've ever seen that has that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else does. But
is that March or May?
I think February. It's early on, I think, in the year. I haven't got it since I was a kid, right? As an adult, I don't get those holidays. I barely get Christmas.
It's either March or May. I know it's them.
It feels like March. I always thought it was early, but it was so funny. I'm like, Casimir Pulaski has a day. Okay. Illinois thing. But same idea. So if you're selling it for cheaper, you're not taking advantage of your consumers. You're giving them an opportunity to buy. Guess some people maybe didn't buy the $100. Maybe they buy the $50 Valentine's Day Bum or whatever. You don't care. You're making an extra thing.
Make him like a Dude Love figure or something.
Yeah, that would work for Valentine's Day. Rock and roll. You need a rock and roll Bum because we know about his, previous lives. We need a karaoke set bum. Comes with like a little karaoke set with it, like as an accessory, maybe.
Thank you, Amir. Hey, Corey, what's happening, buddy?
That's kind of a neat compliment. I don't know your language, but I enjoy listening to you speak. I don't think I've heard that from myself. You must be talking about you.
I hit you that Neko Clark Griswold, Christmas, Vacation
Oh,
Fig.
is that any good? I've seen those. Yeah, the hockey mask chainsaw one's good too. What does Todd say? Like, oh, I forget the setup to that. He's like, where are you gonna put it, Clark? And I'm gonna paste or whatever. I wasn't talking to you, talking to Marvel. Yeah. Apparently, those were based on real neighbors that John Hughes had at one point that would complain about his Christmas decorations. It came from that video I watched.
You know, my wife and I, we just watched that movie a few days ago.
It's still good. It's still good movie.
I think we watched it Christmas Day, and I've been trying to get her to watch that movie with me like all month, and we finally watched. But that's got. I still think that's probably like one of my, if not my favorite Christmas movie. It's definitely got to be in like my top 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a tough question. So had she seen it before? She just didn't want to watch it again?
Yeah, she's seen it. I don't think, but she said she don't remember. I'm like, how do you not remember it? It's got like one of the best freak out scenes in movie history, man.
And apparently they rewrote that. I guess that he didn't freak out as much, and Chevy said, he needs to freak out here. So him and Hughes went back, I guess, to the hotel or whatever, and wrote it on napkins and stuff. So they rewrote that, and I guess the ending they redid too. I'm gonna be terrible because I just watched the video a couple days ago.
Apparently, Ellen wasn't supposed to grab his junk at the end of the movie; that she was just improvising that.
Oh, really? Yeah, because I actually it was on Christmas night when I was at my sister's for Christmas Eve night. And I stayed to watch them open presents and stuff like that, and it was on TV. So I was like, well, I'll stay until the end. And I don't think she sat down and watched it beginning to end in years. So I was probably ruining some. But I'm like, watch where everybody raises their hands except for the wife, and watch where she puts her hand. And then I think she shakes the lady's hand of the guy who kidnapped his boss, and then she puts it back. I wonder if that's partly also to do. I guess apparently they used the wrong eggnog. We were talking about who would leave the eggnog out like a punch bowl because it would be terrible. But apparently they used the alcoholic eggnog they were supposed to serve at the end of the wrap, like at the wrap party. And so I guess Beverly Gainesville got a little schnockered that one of those days filming because she thought she was drinking regular eggnog, but she was drinking alcoholic. I wonder if that ties into that scene. If she improvised it, I wonder if she had too much eggnog that day. Maybe.
That's too
now that you said that, if she improvised that, it works. It's great for the scene.
And apparently, it's like the last shot of the day or whatever, and they had to use whatever scene that they had filmed, and she knew that they had to. They had to.
That's why she did it. She knew she could get away with it.
They're going to be focusing on your face, talking about Chevy Chase, and they're going to be focusing on, whoever else's face was in the background. They're not going to be, looking down here at her and where her hands are placed and everything. So, apparently she had talked to Chevy Chase about it beforehand, and he knew that was coming. But I just thought that was awesome. I always thought
he's much taller than she is, so she can also. She's already down there. She can kind of get away with it. That's pretty funny. Okay, can you hear that too? I was wondering because I hear that. I can't tell.
Talking bums coming soon. Man, now we're going too crazy. Now I can't get to the talking figures. Man.
Yeah, we can get back to that. No, that's good. It's a great movie. I don't know. It's definitely my top 5. But yeah, what's your favorite Christmas movie? I don't know if I have. Kind of. It changes. Elf's good. Scrooge is good. Christmas Vacation. What else? I just Grinch with Jim Carrey. That was actually pretty good. The original Grinch is also good. There's a lot of good, even bad Christmas movies that are good.
Bums like we got to get ourselves a Fly the L action figure. But here's the thing: everybody keeps calling me a big boss man, and I keep looking at this big boss man LJN figure I have downstairs, and we all know how much I love the big boss man LJN.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, if that ever happens, we know who I'm molding, who I have to mold the figure back to.
Based on me, huh?
Yeah, I have to take that LJN Big Boss Man and find some way to put your head on that figure and just kind of come up with a different design. But some way we got to use that pose one way or another because
that'd be cool.
Big Boss Man LJN we have to get that mold into the line somehow. SD Jones, we got to get that mold into there somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
All the hits.
One man ring minus the whole arms up. We got to get his body in there because he could actually stand up by himself, which is awesome, right? But those type of figures, we got to get those poses because those things actually work.
And it could be one of those where you get the pose all identical and you just change the face sculpt.
Yeah.
No bikini pictures of me needed to Tom. Right? He doesn't need bikini pictures of me. He can just use boss man spot. Here's my face.
Because he's got roughly the same pose, bulkier figure. The Hogan/Kamala figure. Kamala, I need to get. Somehow I got to get that type of figure in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I forgot their names, but there's like these big, heavy set guys in suspenders for WCW. Like they look like twins, but Colossal something, a tag team. I don't know, some tag team named Colossal, I think.
Who was the Colossal Connection? Was that?
That was Haku and Anjo.
Yeah, think about.
Yeah. But I was thinking about designs for those figures, and I'm like, fighting post, something like this would be like an awesome fighting post for them. But like, what would the other guy look like? Maybe like this with the arms altered. But I'm like, no, I can't do that because what do I complain about? I complain about these tag teams where one tag team is like this, and then the other tag team is like this. Basically mirrors of one another, and I hate that. Or British Bulldog, they're just mirrors of each other. I hate that, right?
It's funny you say that because that's part of the Young Bucks gimmick, isn't it? Don't they do that when they come out? Go this way and then you'll go that way. The Young Bucks, yeah. Right? That's baked into the cake for the Young Bucks. But you could do the Fat Bucks then, the big guys then. Is that's parody then? Aren't you free game if you're not parody?
But I mean, I gotta find ways because I already know right now that as far as trying to sign actual wrestlers, it's not in the budget. It just won't be possible.
Yeah, because what does like a Bill Eadie take? He's got so many figures now. I assume he doesn't want just a small cut of whatever figures of him you sell. So you can't just get an Axe figure done. Probably, I would assume.
Yeah, somebody told me like to sign someone was like $50,000. I'm like, wait, what?
I mean, and then, yeah, right. I mean, look at Demolition. Look at how many figures they're pushing. Of course, if I was, Darso or Eadie, I would ask for a lot of money.
And even like I was thinking, okay, sign someone that basically says, you're allowed to use my likeness, and in return, I'm going to get a percentage of this amount of sales. If I sell 100 figures, I'll give you 10% of the sales. So if I sell 100 figures at $100 a piece, you get $10 back for every sale I make, etc. I thought that's what I would be working with, which I thought would be acceptable. But if you're asking, hey, here's a $5,000 signing bonus, $25,000 signing bonus. Now I'm also giving you 25% in sales on top of it. I'm like, that's just not reasonable. I can't afford that.
I was gonna say some of those bigger names probably get both. They get upfront and percentage of sales.
Yeah. So that's why now. Well,
I mean, you can make a pile of crap and call it Smash from Demolition, and it's gonna sell. That's the problem. They know it. I mean, it's probably worth it. You probably make a lot of money, but I assume. I mean, that's the problem is coming up with the upfront. Like the percentage of sales isn't a big deal. You can sell. I'm sure you're going to sell stuff. Like Demolition figures, let's say, is our example. But how about that upfront cost?
Yeah,
he's not coming up with upfront cost for molds. And the first 200 figures is a lot. If they want $50,000, oh geez, that's a lot of upfront capital, isn't
it? So I mean, we're not going to consider this customs because we already know they're not customs. It's factory made. They're not customs. They're original figures. But when we move on to series 2, are we going to move away from the original concept of the company? Are we going to move on to sort of bootleg ideas, or are we going to have mixed ideas with original people? Let's say 80s Revolution Series 2 mixed with a bootleg character like I'm gonna call them the Bash Twins because I don't know what
Okay.
they're called. So I'm gonna call them the Bash Twins for the sake of argument,
Bash.
where we can create these sort of King Kong Bundy LJN figures, only without King Kong. Actually, we could probably take King Kong Bundy singlet and everything, just give him a good fighting pose.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Big John Stud on one figure, maybe SD Jones arms on the other or something.
Mm-hmm.
And we can call them the Bash Brothers, A and B. Again, name pending. This is just for sake of argument. And here's card 1, here's card 2, bam. And that makes up 2 figures out of the 4 that I need.
Mm-hmm. And you got a tag.
Yep, and you officially got your first tag team. And people that look at these figures, they look at the paint job and everything and like, man, you know what? This reminds me of so-and-so tag team from WCW in the 90s. This reminds me of this tag team, the Colossal Hellfire. I don't know who the hell they were. Whatever the hell their name were. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'd be curious if somebody would guess in the audience because I can't think of who that was. You said they had like suspenders or something. You remember?
Shoot. They kind of remind me of those damn plump twin dudes in the WWF, but they weren't the same dudes. They.
So I'm drawing complete blank.
They reminded very similar to them. I feel like they had the name Colossal in their name, but I just can't remember what exactly it was. I'm drawing a blank.
Colossal Chowderheads. Probably not.
WCW wrestlers with the name Colossal.
That's what somebody would have guessed it.
But yeah, maybe YouTube, buddies, public domain till it catches fire.
Colossal Kong. Well, WCW managed by Harley Race, who brought them into Brooklyn. Who is it? What are they?
Wait, you said Harley Race?
Yeah, it said managed by
think
Harley
he may
Race.
have been the manager.
Colossal Kongs. Then I'm trying to get a picture. Colossal. Is that it? Do you think?
Colossal Kongs. Are they a tag team?
Uh-huh.
Look like twins or something?
Yeah, and they both have black singlets like King Kong Bundy with black face masks.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, look them up. Colossal.
If they were managed by Harley Race, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and it says he brought him into the WCW at least. Well, yeah, you can pull up a picture. Heaviest WCW wrestlers ever. I don't remember them, but maybe. What if they're short-lived? The names vaguely sound familiar, but I think that's because we've had like Awesome Kong and King Kong Bundy. Kong's been used a few times, and you can kind of see what they're going for. They both kind of look like the King Kong Bundy-esque wrestlers because they even have the same black, attire King Kong Bundy did.
So I'm wondering, can you create something like that and call them like Awesome Kong and use that as like a bootleg name?
What can you get away with? Yeah. I kind of forget about Harley Race, the manager of WCW. I kind of forgot about him. Yeah, because he managed Vader for a time, I think, too. And then, of course, they bring up the connection a few times here. They got Andre. But I think that's who you're thinking of then, maybe. Colossal Kongs. Let's look them up.
But I'm thinking if that happens, I might have to stick to $100 for the real people, maybe half price for the bootlegs. But damn, if the bootlegs are really going to be as amazing as I think that they're going to be, especially when I have, visions of what I think they could look like, people are probably going to want the bootlegs more than the original stuff because those bootlegs, from what I'm planning, they're going to be freaking sick, man.
How's the market for bootlegs? Is the market good? Do you see a lot of people selling bootleg figures? I haven't looked.
Especially wrestling bootlegs from like 80s and 90s, especially, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They sell pretty well. I mean, because they're vintage. I mean, pretty much any wrestling vintage figure is going to sell for good money, even if it is bootleg.
Ask Latuni about the giant machines. Yeah, maybe I see Latuni's coming out with British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
Giant Machines. Aren't they still coming?
He definitely has the Andre Giant Machine, but I don't. Well, Bill Eadie was one of the Giant Machines too, right? I assume that was patterned after Andre, though, his Giant Machines figure. But I think Bill Eadie, and he's got Bill Eadie under contract of some kind, right?
Yeah.
Could he
So
do?
are we
Could he
asking
release
about,
some? I wonder.
are we
Could he
asking
release?
about the Wrestling Giants? Or are we asking about the WrestleMatics? Because I think he's getting both of them.
Yeah, I did see that. I watched. I remember he officially posted the Giant series, Giant Machine, but then later on he also dabbling in the WrestleMania, Little Giant, whatever you want to call it, Giant Little Machine.
I love that.
That was added after the fact, but he's had the other one for pre-order for a while. But he hasn't put up that WrestleMatic yet for sale of any kind. I don't think. I'm still waiting for his calendar. He's posted his calendar release times and stuff. Keep wanting to see that out there. Help me prioritize my orders. So I think at this point I pre-ordered pretty much everything at least once.
You know what I?
2 stars.
You know what I want to do, guys? I still kind of feel like because I want to open up a second YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been throwing this around for like ever about the idea of calling that channel the foul mouthed drunkard ever since last year.
Just gonna be you drinking and.
I mean, there's like I kind of feel like at times I try to keep this channel very very PC, very PG-13, whatever most of the time. I mean, yeah, there's times where people come on and I'm like passed the hell out for like 2 hours straight.
No harm, no foul. You're not cursing or anything. You're just nasty.
But at the same time, there's a lot of things I feel like I can't say or do while on this particular channel, and it's the right thing. I do want this to be a family related channel, you know, where parents could show their young kids if they wanted to.
Oopsie.
So
every once in a while I speak French on this channel even. I've spoken French a few times. Could you do like a drunk wrestling history, or is that too close to drunk history on the Comedy Central?
I mean, I thought about changing it to that name. I just like that name because I think it's very catchy. But also thought about changing the name to Maniac Riot Wrestling just so that I could have, you know, that actual name along with the actual wrestling line.
Probably be good to have anyway. Yeah, even if you don't do anything on it, just hear the name.
Yeah. So that's like my main YouTube channel. Like, even though this is where I put all my stuff on, that YouTube channel is where I watch all my stuff on. This is just where I post my videos, if that makes sense. But anyways,
I was always wondering, because I know Kyle Peterson has a few channels. I always wondered why he create a second or third channel. I don't know why he did, but seems like it makes sense for what you're talking about.
I mean, I always feel like when people get big enough, they create multiple YouTube channels, because if you got 1 million people subscribe to you on this channel and you're making like $1,000 a month, $10,000 a month, whatever, off your channel, those 1 million people can subscribe to you on this channel and you can earn another $1,000 on this account, $10,000 based on that. So you're basically doubling your funds.
Oh, interesting.
I always looked at it as, hey, that's 2 channels, that's twice the work. I mean, it's hard enough to run one YouTube channel, so I'm like, nah, forget that.
Yeah, it could be like somehow you're making the same amount of videos, but you're splitting between the 2 channels, maybe, or something. Though I do think in one case, Kyle, I think actually had one of his channels hacked or taken from him, so maybe it was a recovery plan. Like at least I have channel number 2. I don't know what happened. I remember, I think when I first started watching his channel this year, he talked about it. Somehow he woke up and his Google account or something behind it got hacked or something.
Or, you know, like if this channel is like all wrestling related, and let's say I want to do another channel and I want to do nothing but movies, you know, that's what that channel would be all about. Or if I wanted to make another channel and it's gonna be nothing but Karen videos, it's gonna be known about. So I mean, I try to make this channel mixed where we talk about absolutely everything, but I think most people, if they subscribe because they watched a Karen video that I made, But then they go through and they see a bunch of wrestling videos and like, okay, that's not what he's known for. So then they're gonna unsubscribe and they're not gonna tune into all my other stuff. So
Oh yeah,
that's what sucks a lot of the time.
that makes sense.
Lincoln
Yeah.
Webster.
Yeah, I don't. Is that like the Lincoln lawyer?
Yeah.
Lincoln
So,
himself was a lawyer, but I guess that was unrelated.
because that one video, oh my god, this guy went off on like this freaking rant he went off on several days ago was like ridiculous. I gotta try to be very rational in my response. Like one of the things was like, we could have been best friends, but you were like you're best friends with my mortal enemy. I'm like, dude,
What happened? It was so bad.
I don't know. I didn't know who the heck you were. Like, dude.
They're complaining about you.
Yeah, like he was going off on me because I was creating a figure for someone else.
All right.
I didn't make a figure of him. I'm like, guy, I didn't know you. I didn't know you existed. Like,
and they got mad at you.
Like,
so what did you do that was so bad exactly? You just ignored them, or you didn't mention them? No?
I'm like, look, like, yeah, well, here's the thing. I've known this dude for 4 years. Up until a few months ago, when your channel was referred to me, I just found out about you a few months ago. And I subscribed to you back then because you were a channel referral. But you're getting mad at me because I was friends with someone before I even knew you existed.
Mm-hmm.
So I I kind of put that in that little comment in the little, when I responded to his rant, but all the things he said in his rant, I mean, I don't hear any different than some of the trolls that we hear in the live stream. So it's like, yeah, whatever. But it's gonna be funny as hell. Like I said, I took a little video. I had my little insert responses, whatever. I'm gonna attach it to Thursday's LGN tournament video. So at the end of that video, you're gonna have a chance to watch that. I'm gonna talk about it on Wednesday too, of course, and you guys will be able to watch it. But I also figured on my second channel, if I created one, maybe I could just post that video. But if I just posted the video by itself, could I get copyrighted because I didn't include anything else additional?
Mm-hmm.
Or should I include my response into that as well?
And then it's free game.
Yeah.
BBA's in the house.
Come out to my
yeah. So quick, stop talking about BBA. I didn't want him to find out we were talking about it.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean this right here is the frustrating part because like
can never get the end of this thing.
And then he starts going off like, you can't trust this dude. He tried to be my friend. I'm like, well, was he trying to be your friend when you seem like a decent human being? And then you freaking go off on these drunken rants when I don't know if you're like drunk or high out of your mind. I don't know what, dude, but that's not the actions of a rational human. I'm like, dude, you're drunk. And I think there's two types of drunks. There's fun drunks and then there's mean drunks. And I feel like I'm a fun drunk. Like, I don't go around yelling at people. And I just laugh a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I get drunk, I laugh a lot. Sometimes I fall asleep. But like, when you go on and start yelling and cussing at people, like, what? Because I didn't make a figure of you? I'm like, dude, I don't know you like that.
You've known him for 4 months-ish?
And like I don't interact with him. Like I have him set up on subscription or whatever. So like whenever he goes live, I get those notifications. But like whenever he goes live for like 12 hours straight.
Oh,
and I'm
always, the person you talk about. Okay.
And I'm always sitting with my wife. So like whenever I put him on the phone, I tune him in for like a few minutes, and that's pretty much all I can do. So
have you ever talked about making a figure with him? Like, where did he get the idea you're making a figure?
He looks at that I'm making, like me and BB are making figures together. So he's like, yeah, you're making a figure of my mortal enemy. I'm like, Okay, and
You need to get out more than BBA is immortal enemy. Wow.
like he was getting offended that BBA and I are making a figure together. I'm like, dude, and you're making a figure of him before you made a figure of me. I'm like, dude, who are you? I didn't know you before a few months ago.
And how well do you know this person? You watch his channel? Is that about it? I mean,
That's about it. BBA
yeah,
created this
BBA knows.
awesome poster, and I told him, man, like he has like these awesome cartoons going on. And I'm like, man, people, they tune into those cartoons. They kind of know what's going on through those cartoons and those captions and stuff. You've already created this awesome jobber character.
Oh,
He wants his figure. Ask and you shall receive.
oh,
In
there you go.
season 2, he's going to get his figure because we're going to create one for him. It may not be the figure that he wants,
Uh-oh.
but he's going to get it. He's going to get a figure. And it's already designed. We just got to get it created because the poster's already been created. Man, it's beauty. And I'm telling you, we've got probably the best damn jobber figure ever created already in the works.
So you're gonna make fun of him a little bit, maybe with the job figure?
I don't want to say we're making fun of him, but
Poking fun.
but this line does need managers. It does need enhancement workers, and
yeah, not jobbers, enhancements.
And so
they're important. You enhance the avatar.
So, you know, he's going to serve a very important purpose to the Federation.
Mm-hmm.
So, not making fun of anybody. He's going to serve a purpose, just like all of the characters that we're releasing.
We got a new person online. It looks like trying to ask what all we talk about. I mean, we're talking about wrestling figures now, but we bounce around. But
copy. 80s Revolution copied him. That's funny.
Yeah. Shameless.
What's going on, man? Zero.
Fries and burgers to make? Well, do you provide a BBA dash where you deliver fries and burgers to us? Now I want fries and burgers. He's making fries and burgers over there.
Hey, Zero. We're just kind of talking about one of the new wrestling lines, man, that I'm kind of creating with Bum Breaking Action and Bum Shadows. And one of the characters in the YouTube universe is kind of having fits because he's sort of in the wrestling community as well, and frustrated that I wasn't involving him in the wrestling line. But here's the thing. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he existed, right? So, like, the fact that I didn't include him, like, why are you getting mad at me? Like, why are you throwing this 8-year-old tantrum and name calling and bashing me for what? And it's funny, man. Like, calls me bald all the time. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I kind of had to do like one of these numbers. I'm like, dude.
Did he think? Was he watched one of our streams and I cut my hair and he thought maybe I was you?
I'm like, man, where do I need to go on Rogaine? Like, I used to think I had long hair, but now, like, I'm not so sure anymore.
Your hair's long.
I'm like, I'm not so sure. Now I think I'm bald, man.
My hair's getting a little long. I need to cut it.
Now I'm like conscientious about shaving my damn head.
Yeah.
I go back to the military buzz cut.
Calls you bald. Well, maybe, I don't know. Is the hair receding a little? I don't know. As you get up, stuff happens. That's just his go-to put down instead of calling you gay or tranny or whatever the kids 6, 7, whatever the kids are doing.
Oh, he goes there too.
Yeah, so that's his line of thinking. Yeah, I mean that could be, but it doesn't sound like you know him real well. Like, or using your big boy voice and say, "Hey, Waddy, this sounds great. Is there any way I could be involved?" Start there. Like Bum didn't come to you saying, "Hey, make me a figure," right? But you saw Bum got involved, and then you said, "Hey, Bum, you want a figure?" Bum kind of earned it, right? That's how it works. You don't like you've known me for not that long. I'm not expecting an action figure already. Like, oh, why didn't you make me a figure already? You got the devil part right. You want a devil figure? Somebody's making a devil figure. Wow. Somebody got excited. Why I oughta.
I mean,
The old dang it, the slapstick comedy.
so
Larry,
going
Curly, and
through
Moe.
here.
What the hell are they called? Why can't I think of them? Larry, Curly, and Moe. What the hell are they called?
What's this right here?
Ah, dang it. Why I oughta. My brain is fried. Name
Hey guys,
regular.
I'm going back to the messages just to make sure that I read everybody's responses.
No, that's cool. That's a noble thing. I don't know that a lot of people. I know some of them get a little angry when you don't initially monitor them or respond to their chats, but you know, you're busy in the middle of something. But at least you get around to them. Some people don't look at that stuff at all. Three Stooges. What the hell? I'm terrible. I named them individually, but I couldn't think of the group name. Oh, 6:34. Looks like I finally got my delivery. At least one of them. I don't. The postal service has been really slow. I think Christmas and the weather really messed with them. All my packages have been delayed. I see. At least I'm getting them. A lot of people can complain about not getting them at all, or getting delivered to the wrong house.
Damn, I'm very surprised. Like I put up a bunch of listings today on eBay.
Package in the middle of my
On my buddy's channel eBay account, and among them, you know, a bunch of customs. You know, that box I got back from Rob, among them were a bunch of customs I bought off eBay, and
yeah,
I sent out to him for repairs, right? But he was never able to get to them, so I decided instead of fixing them up, I'm just gonna resell them because I don't need them, and I'd rather have the money. So one of those Jeff Jarrett customs, I actually got a bid on it, and I'm like, and I put them down for, you know, before all my eBay prices, my stuff was always priced to sell. I always had like the fair prices. I always felt like I listed my like Hasbro's for stuff that they should sell for.
Yeah.
Not as overpriced prices that eBay, Mercari always list them for. But nowadays I'm like, you know what? I can't do that anymore because it's like I might be selling an IRS figure for like $10, and the next closest on eBay is like $25, and then someone comes with the best offer like $5. I'm like, really? So I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna price mine according to eBay prices. I mean, it's still gonna be fair, you know. I'm not gonna like charge you $30 for an IRS Hasbro figure. You know, it's gonna still be
25. Maybe you charge 20 or something, right? But at least closer.
It's still gonna be that $10, $15, $20 price range.
Even better.
That it's gonna be, but it's not gonna be, you know, $7 like it was before once upon a time, $10, $12, whatever. But anyways, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, Jeff Jarrett. So I got one of those Jeff Jarrett, you know, unreleased Series 12 prototype type customs, and put up for $60 today. And first day up, it got a bid on it. I'm like,
nice.
Damn, I'm surprised at $60 somebody actually threw a bid on it. And considering that I had best offer on it, I'm surprised somebody didn't, you know, send me a best offer first. But I got some pretty good stuff up there, like you know, Hulk Hogan, mail away figure custom. Obviously, these are all customs I'm mentioning. Bret Hart Purple Heart figure. Yokozuna Series 11. So, I mean, what sucks about these, you know, they got, you know, removable arms, you know, the waist can be pulled apart and whatnot. So sometimes the head comes off. So customizer, they really have to know what they're doing to put those pieces back together.
So all these customs are retro style? Hasbro?
Yeah, they're all Hasbro's.
Yeah, okay. Whenever I think custom, I'm always thinking LGN. So that's kind of I thought to go out there and look at custom retros.
What
you could custom anything. Right? It could be any line you want, custom glebe style or whatever.
Yeah, when I bought these, I bought them as a bundle, and I probably paid like $4 with taxes, probably like $450. So I don't know, somewhere around there, $350, $400, $450, hundreds and hundreds of dollars way back when.
But how many figs in the bundle?
If I recall, I mean, I want to say close to a dozen ish.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was probably less than that. but I'm gonna say a dozen because I don't remember the exact number. But like like two of them would have been like Greg Valentine, and all he was like pieces. Like the top part, bottom part would have been like Bart Gun legs or something, or Billy Gun legs. But it was supposed to be like Greg Valentine with the white jacket, the rhythm and blues Greg Valentine.
Oh, Rhythm and Blues. Yeah, yeah.
So
Well, yeah, because then Mattel finally came out with a retro of him recently, past couple of years, right? Because I think I've got came with a guitar. I think.
and that's the problem. You got this
Yeah.
custom Greg Valentine rhythm and blues, but Epic Toys has their version out.
They do. Yeah.
Mattel Retros has their version out.
And
Who needs a custom now?
who needs another one? And either one of them is probably sufficient for most of us, that aren't hardcore. Hardcore folks, or maybe Greg Valentine fans would want all of them, but I've got one of them, and that's probably enough. The Mattel one. Before I really got into it, I'm like, well, I should at least get all the Mattel retros because they're easy to get. They're fairly cheap. And what's funny is because I've been trained on the Hasbro and Mattel lines, I think a retro always has to have action. You know what I mean? Because that's all of the Adam. But you see, then when you get retros from the other companies, you start branching out. You're like, yeah, none of those have action. I'm like, oh, I guess you don't have to have action to be retro. It's just in my mind, I got to pull back the arm and do a punch. Well, the most recent RST all have action. RST exclusive 3-pack, they all have action. That makes sense. They're probably made by Mattel. You've got the Ventura Slam. Actually, what is? Okay, yeah. So Cody Rhodes does the. You lift the arm up in pounds down.
Like I said, Mattel creation, Mattel in general. I mean, they're supposed to be. I mean, they're called retro because they're mimicking Hasbro. They're supposed to be the direct descendant of Hasbro in style, in action feature. That's even in body type. As far as like when you look at like British Bulldog, Lex Luger, like the open hands type of deal, right?
Okay. Yeah. They both do. Do they both do the overhead? I'm trying to remember. Lex Luger. Because Lex Luger's wearing the USA trunks, isn't he? What is his mover? Is it the smash forward or?
Well, they got like the open hands. They got the little torso that kind of goes
that one. That one sucks. Yeah, I hate that one. That one sucks.
But if you think about it, with the open hands like so,
open hands are good. The movement.
It's like Hulk Hogan, British Bulldog from Hasbro with the open hands, and they got the slamming motion.
Okay.
So that's what.
But the Luger twists side to side. You're right. It sucks. The open hands are nice for body slams and stuff, but the twisting side to side. Though I was just going to ask you, did you have Hasbro's as a kid?
Yeah.
When you played with them, did you really use the action?
No.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, this has action because you knew LGNs and Gloobs and stuff didn't. Oh, isn't that neat? And I proceeded to never use the action.
Nope.
I mean, it's nice that they had articulation. You can move the arms and punch them a little bit, but the action was lost on me. Now that I think about it, usually the action sucks like that. Unfortunately, the CM Punk one is the pullback punch one, which is one of the worst actions because it's not strong enough. It can knock over a flea. You know what I mean? Those pullback punch ones, they're not strong enough, and it's a dumb movement. And then you pull it back, and you got to get your hand out of the way. Punk. I mean, I don't play with him, so I don't care. But Punk's is the pullback punch one, and it's like, okay. Glad I don't play with him. It looks good. It looks like Punk, so that's good. But it's the pullback punch. Well. I oughta.
Dude, you know what I heard? You know what I heard the other day? And this is driving me nuts now. This is really getting out of
Your
hand.
name called out in agony, pain, anger, sadness, happiness. No, I'm kidding.
They now say that there are 5 Corporal Kirchners in LJN.
Is it because of LGN uses the current Mattel quality control? Is that what happened?
No, now they're saying
the dark blue. You got the dark blue. You got the slightly blue. You got the
no for the bearded or excuse me the stubble version and the clean shaven version. There's apparently a sideburn and no sideburn variant.
Because somebody painted on sideburns and removed them, or are these legitimate variants?
I never paid a damn attention to that. Like I just look at it as stubble, clean shaven, bearded. That 3 variants. That's all I ever cared about. I never looked at sideburns, no sideburns. Like what? Why is that a thing now?
Did they have good evidence of that? That the fact that these variants existed?
Yeah, I mean, apparently you could see that, but I'm like,
Yeah.
damn it, like,
So I get it. Collecting is fun because it gives you something to do. It's a nice hobby. But at a certain point, you got to kind of tap out. Like, okay, that's enough. You know what I mean? We all have our breaking point. We're like, I'm not tracking down this extra variant. Like with the modern Mattel LGNs, I want blue and black, and that's it. I don't need the five. I don't need the 5 different shades of black or blue. I don't need the 12 different posters. I don't need Hogan with or without hot dog or bratwurst colored skin or whatever. You know, I don't need all of the variants. Though it will be annoying if I finally got like maybe a Cena blue card, which I don't have yet, and it's the dark blue one or whatever they're calling it, because all my other ones are the regular blue.
yeah.
So I'd be kind of pissed there. But I think the dark blue, I think, is the story that the darker blue ones were the first run and then they changed it to be more like the original LGNs. So you're more likely to see the lighter blue ones or whatever you were calling it now, maybe.
I'm not sure about that.
I've heard that story. So I'm like, I'm hoping from here on out, I just want the lighter blue ones. I don't need all of them. But I want at least one Cena open. And hopefully one blue I can keep. That's really it. I just need 2 Cenas and then I'll be done. But he's still not showing up. He's the hardest one to get for me that I've seen. I thought Hogan would be it because he sold out so quickly both times they announced it. But I bought in like 5 or 6 Hogans just online from Target, not from eBay. Cena, I only saw the one time. I've never seen Cena again for sale for shipping.
But Dusty Rhodes seems to pop up all the time.
Dusty, and I mean Logan Paul, that goes without saying. Everybody knew Paul would be easy to get. But Dusty and Hogan are actually fairly easy to get. Cena has not been. I'll get them eventually. I'm not worried. I do check eBay every once in a while because I'll see a bid. I'm like, well, maybe they're Cena fatigue, and I could pick up something. Like there was something said free shipping, and I'm like, okay, maybe if I can get it for $25 or less accidentally, because that's the same price as Target, or even at $25, that's the same price as Target. Maybe even 27. I'll pay a couple extra bucks for the eBay, but I think it already blew past 30, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not to get a blue Cena. I don't want to pay $5 extra. I'm that cheap, you know. I'll wait. It's too early. I'm not giving it yet. But so I'm still looking.
So what is it? February when the next series? Damn, it's already what? Or is it early February or is it March when the next series hits? I think it's February.
I don't actually know. I haven't looked, but I still think they're making series 1 hopefully by then. I don't know. I'm hoping things will calm down once Christmas is by and all of us nostalgia chasers, all of the collectors maybe move out a little bit. You'll be able to find. I haven't found them in store yet. I haven't looked at too many Targets, but I haven't found them yet around me. They just maybe didn't get them in for Christmas, or they didn't make room. Maybe they didn't think they'd sell around me. But John Cena.
But yeah, I was saying, I gotta create me a second channel and start live streaming from there. That way, get my wife's keyboard pulled out, and that way I can start.
Get her on there.
I can start banging on the keyboards. Da 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 da.
What channel would that be? The Smash the Keyboard channel? Remember, you gotta smash the like and subscribe button. Smash.
Oh man, that hurt my throat.
You hurt yourself?
I don't know what the hell I just did, but that hurt my throat.
You got a drinking problem? Have you seen that in Airplane? And then he throws it over his shoulder. I got a drinking problem. He misses his face. Yeah, movie.
I gotta jump on the keyboard, start banging on the keyboard, just belting out some random junk, some random nonsense.
Get one of your cats. Have you seen that cat meme with the cat banging on the keyboard? Get one of your cats to do that and walk on the keyboard.
I like the way you're thinking. There you go. Because apparently all of us losers just do nothing but sit behind a keyboard or sit behind a phone or a computer. I
work in IT. That's my job. You just described my job was to sit behind the keyboard.
We're so very boring. We got to be like the man, and so we got to change things up. Apparently.
But it's funny you mentioned that though, because you described my job. A lot of I literally I'll type in code and stuff, so I'm trying to be intelligent about what I'm typing on my keyboard. But I do. I sit behind the keyboard all day and I type. Sometimes it's emails or tickets I'm dealing. Sometimes it's writing code. Sometimes it's telling AI, no, you're dumb, go home, you're wrong. Sometimes I'm like, hey, AI, that was correct. That's the code I wanted. Thank you. But I think a lot of people though have the white collar type job. Even if you don't work in IT, you work on computers anymore, right? Everything's computerized, so you have to deal with computers probably most jobs. Even like at the or the hospital, they're on their computer. Oh, let me check you in. Let me fill out your chart. That's what
But yeah, man,
So Wednesday, you want to try a marathon stream?
I'm gonna try to. But I mean, what was like the longest live stream I ever did? Like 4 hours, 5 hours. I mean,
I think so.
I think I hit 5 hours once.
We just need to take breaks periodically, probably for the long stream. At a minimum, we're talking like, more to drink, hit the restroom breaks at a minimum, probably.
Yeah,
if I could sit there for 7 or 8 hours if I'm drinking and not have to hit the restroom.
I mean, it's gonna be New Year's Eve, New Year's night, going into New Year's night. So I think it has to be a drinking night.
I like the idea though. Try to start at the same time, 6 p.m. and get it 6 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Or you want to start at 6 p.m. your time?
Yeah, but that's gonna be a little bit early for you, huh? 5.
No, I don't work that day, so.
So I was thinking like start earlier, that way go longer, like for like extra long. But
Yeah,
I mean, I might even start later, like 8 p.m. my time, because that way push it back a little bit, an extra hour.
Yeah, let me know because I don't have any plans. I don't always. Usually, I take New Year's off from having the Christmas and Thanksgiving season wears me out. I don't want to do anything. I don't know, like fall asleep and watch TV. Are there any good New Year's movies? I'm trying to think of. Do I just have to rewatch Christmas movies around New Year's? What do we watch for New Year's movies? Are there any good ones?
I'll probably be watching Christmas movies up until like mid-January.
Because there really isn't, though, right? New Year's. Can you think of any?
I don't think so.
I can't think of any. But no, it sounds like a good idea. We should try. Like I say, worst case, just need to take a break either for your own voice or to get more to drink or to hit the restroom or whatever. Or get something to eat. If you start early enough, maybe you need dinner or something.
I'm probably going to have a lineup of alcohol right along here. And
yeah.
just kind of
and water or something. You need a little something. Not chasing, sure, but also just stay hydrated. Water, soda, energy drink, or something. We could try it. I do like the watch along idea. We should think of like have us on in the background. We can turn on maybe even something. Well, this would probably be okay if it's on the WWE Vault or WCW Vault, one of those public YouTube channels. Yeah. It's probably okay to have on in the background to talk about. I would assume. I think about that. I could be making a poor assumption though. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, right? Is that the same?
Man, I just don't want to do like a 3-hour live stream and then come back downstairs or something, put it on like the TV, and then like 35 minutes into filming that part, have YouTube automatically cut out my live stream and have like, yeah, you've been live streaming for 4 hours, but all that time is going to be deleted now because we found copyrighted content, whatever, in your stream.
Well, but if it's literally something on in the background, like I think Bum was okay because he had seen his last match. He described it, and it was on his TV, but he didn't show.
But was the volume? The volume wasn't. I don't think.
I don't think I could. Yeah, I don't think I could hear it. But we could mute it. We could still just talk about it and have everybody else in the audience say, "Okay, we're watching Royal Rumble '93 or whatever." I don't know.
Yeah.
And then tell everybody periodically where we're at in case they want to catch up. I don't know. It could be fun. Also gives us something natural to pass the time.
Yeah, I was watching Royal Rumble '98 just before this stream started.
Oh, well, there you go.
I swear to God, that might be the most. I think that might be my number one selection for the worst Royal Rumble ever.
So we should start with that one then. We could talk about how terrible it is.
Oh my God, that was so bad. First off, the idea of the 3 faces of Mankind, 3 faces of Mick Foley is ridiculous.
Oh, was that the one where he entered 3 times?
Yeah. That was lame.
It was cute at the time, but every rewatch it gets worse. And does he get bounced? He gets eliminated fairly quickly. Well, probably because he has to appear 3 times, so they don't want him to stick around.
Well, Cactus Jack, I think, drew number 1, and he was in there to like number 10 or something.
Oh, so he was in for a while.
So he was in for a long time.
My problem is Dude Love kind of sucked.
Yeah,
right. I want to like Dude Love, but I never have. I get what he's going for, but I don't like it. I know. I'm sorry, Mick. But no,
having him as the last four made no sense. Having Mankind as the last four would have been a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm. Mankind, all the stuff he did as Mankind. Cactus Jack is also legendary, but I mean in the WWE, WWF, man, Hell in the Cell's Mankind, right? Scrooged. Great movie. I might rewatch it again tonight. It's not too late to catch up on all your Christmas movies. I've seen it a few times, but I keep falling asleep to it, I think. That's in my top 5, I think Scrooged is. But maybe think about it. Maybe talk to some of the other folks. You think Bum is BBA available on Wednesday, or is he busy?
I'll ask him.
We're holiday special 78
or not.
I'm just thinking. I mean, I'd try it with you, but you want to have backups just in case, or is it hard to tag in and out? Can you invite somebody else to this same chat as long as I leave, let's say, and like Bum joins? You know,
I could probably send the same invite link to multiple people, and once one person exits, I think another person can sign on to the same link.
Of course, I also want to give you the chance to take a break. Can that work? Can you send it to Bum and then you quit? But as soon as you quit as the host, it doesn't work, does it?
I think it'll work. I never tried it with that, so I don't know.
Maybe we can use that as a test flight. Try different things. Like, okay, let's see if we can. If you start as a host, but like Bum's done some of these, so maybe Bum could then join as host, tag you out for a while, and then maybe you come back and tag me out. Or if somebody else in the chat, maybe Corey, you want somebody who Corey does his own stuff, so I'm sure he'd be fine hosting. But maybe somebody who's never hosted a live show, maybe they want to join. Try it out.
Keep letting people know, hey, the invite's always open. Anyone ever wants to join for, co-host a show one day?
That'd be awesome. I mean, it's kind of fun. I didn't know how much I would enjoy it, but I'm glad I mentioned something when you asked. I'm like, let's try it. I'm always very chatty at work. I've got all these dumb stuff to talk about. I got plenty of dumb stuff we can talk about.
I do want to see that Santa Claus versus the devil, man. I want to see that actually. And I want to see it in BBA's little stop motion. I want to see him do that in stop motion because that would be insanely good. I've only seen him do that with the Hasbros, but he could do that with the L. Dan figures as well. That would be freaking insane.
Is that an actual movie? Versus the Devil? Is that some of those Disney-esque horror movies like going on that I haven't watched?
No, I think he's talking about the Bum Shadow Santa Claus versus the Damien Wright Devil, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah. Your Devil versus his Santa Claus. Okay. I could see that. Oops, knocking over figures. So I don't think that got
Did I ever see that movie? I keep seeing that on like Tubi all the time, and I never click on it.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Is that what is that? The 1980s or is that the 1970s version? I think that's 1986. Did I got the year right?
What was the one with the guy from Stranger Things and one of the he plays the police officer, sheriff, and have you seen Stranger Things? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What's his name? He was in a Christmas movie where he plays Santa Claus. What was that called? Remember? I finally watched it this year.
Wait, you talking about David Arbor?
Yeah. What was the movie he was in? He literally plays Santa Claus, but he's like mythical. He can do stuff. I think he played like a Norwegian Viking who became Santa Claus or something. What was that movie called?
You know what?
1984. It's sold out of theater after 2 weeks. Oh. I'm going to his IMDb page. David Harbour. Hellboy, Marvel Zombies, What If, Violent Night. It's called Violent Night.
I did see that movie.
I finally saw it just this year.
Weren't they a bunch of like thieves break into a house or something?
Yeah.
I think I saw that movie last year sometime. So it's been a while. I forgot that he was that actor though.
Yeah, he plays Santa Claus, real Santa Claus, but like with physical, abilities and stuff. I think wasn't he like a Viking or something, and he becomes Santa,
I don't remember.
years or something.
I wouldn't have even remembered if you hadn't brought that up.
I just watched it like a week or two ago, and I already kind of forget it. I forgot. Yeah, Beverly D'Angelo was in that, making a lot of Christmas movies. But that was somebody said Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's what, but it was Violent Night.
Violent Night, Deadly Night.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah, 1984. They pulled it out of theater. I've never heard. I don't think of that movie.
All right, guys. I'm thinking about 8:30 or so. I'm probably gonna cash it in.
Oh, okay.
We're planning a super long live stream tonight, and luckily I made it an hour and a half, which is good because I was only hoping we could do at least an hour, but I got OCD, so I got to stop at an hour and a half. I can't stop at an hour 25.
Does that mean we have to go for 5 more minutes then?
5 more minutes.
Anybody got a 5-minute joke or story? So this week I got an email when I woke up one morning, got an email from the lottery that I won Powerball. And Powerball was like over $1 billion. And what happened is I matched the Powerball number itself, so I won $4. But the email doesn't tell you that. And I didn't know if anybody won the Powerball yet. So for a brief moment, I allowed myself to believe like, what if I actually did win Powerball? So I won $4 in the Powerball this week. The email was fun though, because I buy it online from the Illinois website. The lottery has a website I buy it online from. But it's funny they sent me the email. You won Powerball. I'm like, oh really? Did I?
Really?
I won $4.
The hell you say? There's a guy
I assumed I didn't.
$1 billion.
It's good to know they will tell you if you win, so I don't have to check it every time. It's just I kind of forgot about it. I didn't check. So I didn't know if anybody had won. And it was before the Christmas Eve when somebody actually won. But I didn't know if anybody won yet. So I allowed myself to just think, hey, what if I did win? So I logged into the website, checked my numbers, and like, oh yeah, you won $4. Like, oh, okay.
Hey, that's $4.
I paid for 2 more. I only buy 1 ticket, so I'm not greedy. You can't win with 0 tickets, but mathematically, you go from no chance to a little bit of a chance by buying 1. But after you buy 1, your chances don't improve much, so I only buy 1. So it gave me 2 more pulls, I guess.
It's a crap. Like when you win Powerball, you win like $1 billion, and you get like $430 million out of that. And I'm like, dude, that's like 60% of your freaking earnings taken away.
Give or take, because of taxes, and if you choose lump sum, because you get the present value of the annuity, that's what you get. Because when they say, "Hey, it's worth $1 billion," that's like, yeah, if we pay it over time, over 20 or 30 years or whatever, it'll add up to $1 billion. So you can either wait for us to pay it out the 20 or 30 or 40 years, or you can take that lump sum we would create the annuity with. Right? And probably if you trust yourself, it's worth it to take the annuity, but teach their own. You could. If you're depending on how much you're getting every year, you could probably I wonder what the annuity value, the yearly value would be worth. Because I think Powerball was $1.7 billion or something. The person in Arkansas won on Christmas Eve. Won Powerball, $1.7 billion. Only 1 winning ticket too, so they don't even have to split it. Even if that is halved, so let's say 1.7 billion is like what 900 million, and then I don't know what the taxes are in Arkansas, maybe a little more. They're probably doing okay. They'll probably make it.
You can't pass your family, can you, when you die?
You mean if you get the annuity payments, whatever they call them? I don't know if they have a death beneficiary you can set up. That's a good question. I don't know.
Because if you're
another reason to take it up front.
If you're 60 years old and you win like $1 billion, and you say, "Hey, you could get $1 billion, but we're gonna pay you over 40 years."
Yeah,
you're not gonna live to be 100, most likely. So
there might be a way to pass it on. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. But maybe that's a consideration then if you're 60 and you're like, well, I need to take the lump sum, so it's all mine to control, and I can put beneficiaries on it. Nice problems to have. But you never know.
Hey, what's up, Ross?
If you get Ross to co-host on Wednesday, maybe, huh? What do you
think? Hey, going into Saturday's show would be pretty awesome. All right, guys.
2 more minutes.
Just about.
I got about 2 minutes on my clock. Is that about it?
About an hour, 29 minutes, and 26 seconds. We're right there. I think that's sufficient.
No, you got 1 more minute. You gotta wait.
I'm all out of grape water too.
You came
And
here to live stream and drink water, and you're all out of grape water to make
I tell you,
Kool-Aid
my
people.
freaking head, man, like my head feels heavy.
I feel okay, other than I've been like tired all week. I don't know the weather, which is a bit worse, but yeah, we're about ready to wrap up short stream tonight, Ross. But we're definitely down for a New Year's celebration long stream on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I hope,
Yeah,
right now that's the plan. Right now I don't know if it's gonna be like a 4-hour stream, 5, 6, 22, but we'll see what happens, man.
that'd be cool.
Man,
We'll try it.
I might just come on one day, start like 12 o'clock, and do like a 24-hour live stream. Be like,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
shoot, I'd be like the only one doing a 24-hour live stream.
I don't
Be
think
like,
too many Twitch streamers do it that long either, right?
I'm like, what other person out there is doing a 24-hour live stream? At that point,
No one.
I don't know if I could do it though. You know how freaking difficult it was for me in the army to do damn CQ or a battalion or brigade staff duty, man. By time 3 a.m. rolled around, you're ready to get a damn spoon and dig out your own eyeballs. You're so freaking tired, you couldn't keep your damn eyes open anymore.
Well, at least you'd be in the comfort of your own home, so maybe you can make some coffee or an energy drink, or maybe get something to eat, something to wake you up, run around the building, come back, take a break, run around, come back, something to get your energy up. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think that'd be fun and interesting to do, especially for going into New Year's. But
I like the idea, and then we could celebrate New Year's on stream live.
heck yeah. Hey, you're good, Ross, bud, man. But I will see you guys on Wednesday, and I'll actually talk to you guys tomorrow night, Sunday. When my tournament video airs on Sunday, I will be in the stream, or in the premiere, so I'll be able to talk to you guys. So
What time's that premiere again?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Be there or be square.
I gotta bust this sewage pipe under your
Yeah,
yard.
that sounds terrible.
Man, why is the first thing I thought about is shitter's full.
Yeah. Shitter's full. Yeah.
All right, guys. As always, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for your comments, guys. Thanks for another live stream, bud. I always appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's fun.
All right, guys. I'll talk to everybody later, man. Take care, everybody.